welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, my name is Denais and I'm a therapist based in Dallas, Texas, and I do videos on all things mental health, self-care, productivity, and just lifestyle things. It has been a while since I did a monthly reset. July and August have just been crazy. August is my birthday month. I really just wanted to take the time to not have any goals, enjoy my birthday, and spend time with friends. I'm just going to ignore any goals that I ended up setting for the month of July and August and really just reset for September. I am pretending like it's not 105 degrees outside here in Dallas because it has been so frustrating just like not being able to be outside and enjoy the weather. I'm ready for September. I got my little cozy mug. I am not a fan of the summer. If you are, kudos to you, but in Texas, I'm not a fan of the summer. We're living our little Delulu life and we are pretending it's already fall. I typically start my resets with checking our goals from the previous month, but since we're resetting and we're just like gonna ignore whatever goals we set, we're gonna start fresh. I have some new goals for the month of September. I do this in 4 categories: personal, health and wellness, business goals, and financial. So let's get started with the personal. So for personal goals, I want to read 3 fiction books. I've been really in my thriller era. I've just been reading some really good books lately and I just want to read more. I've also been enjoying going to the library and actually getting physical books. I love my Kindle, but I've been kind of going back and forth with my Kindle and physical books. I like reading my Kindle at night and then I like reading like a physical book during the day. I also want to get my hair done. I haven't got my hair done probably since the beginning of the year, so January or December. I usually do it like once or twice a year because getting your hair done is so expensive, but I've been wanting to get like a balayage. One of the things that I like, I know I can't hide and I can't help it is, so genetically my family gets gray hairs really early, like really early at a really young age, especially we have really dark hair. So I want to do some type of like gray blending. I don't know how it's gonna look, but I'm excited about it. See how it turns out because I don't want to dye my hair every time on the roots and things like that. I just kind of want to like a low maintenance balayage of some sort. So we'll see. We're gonna get our hair done in September and that's also gonna be for the Italy trip. I want to get a different hairstyle. I won't cut my hair, but I am just gonna color it. And then I want to learn how to make the brown sugar shaken espresso from Starbucks. My friend Lindsay told me about it. I went to go try it and I loved it. The only thing that I do though is I know they do like 4 spoonfuls of the brown sugar syrup or like 4 pumps. I tell them to do 2 and it's perfect. Oof, it's so good. It's not like too sugary because I hate when my coffee tastes like a dessert, like it's like too sugary. So I want to learn how to make it here at home. Those are 3 things that I just want to do personal, that are also fun things. And then for health and wellness, I want to do daily walks between 10 to 30 minutes. I started doing walks right after my strength training workouts. I usually do 30 minutes after my strength training workout and I usually do that 4 times a week. But I want to incorporate more daily walks. I have a very sedentary job being a therapist, or I'm always sitting down and I really want to be able to like, get those steps in and walks and just like for overall health. And then I want to drink alcohol only socially before our Italy trip. So sometimes we'll have date nights and we'll go get a margarita or like go to happy hour and stuff, but I want to reserve those things for like when we're social, like we're going out with friends or we're going to dinner with friends. So basically when I say that socially, it's like with friends or we have like some sort of like a meetup or something and there is alcohol, then I'll have it. But for me, like I don't want to just like have a glass of wine at the end of the day kind of deal. I don't want that. So I want to drink alcohol only socially before our Italy trip because I know in our Italy trip we're going to indulge and that's okay. And then I want to try hot Pilates. again, it's 105-degree weather in Texas, so I wanted to try it in August, but it was just too freaking hot. And the idea of willingly going to a class where the room is 99 plus degrees made me feel insane. So I'm gonna do it in September, which I still think it's insane. I still think that September is gonna be super hot, but we're gonna try it and doing it. We're gonna try and do the hot Pilates class because I'm just interested. I'm just interested in trying it. I've never tried it. If you've tried hot Pilates, let me know how you liked it. I've tried regular mat Pilates, and that is so much fun. I've incorporated doing those workouts on Fridays and actually going to a workout class. That has been so helpful for my mental health. It's one of the things in August that I was focusing on. And then the next thing is I want to try a new food. I have been working with a nutritionist and we've been working on just food anxiety, and I've been trying a lot of different foods. I have a lot of like anxiety with like textures and sauces and things like that, and it limited me a lot. And I've tried so many foods since I started with my nutritionist, but I will say I'm actually looking for a new nutritionist. It just wasn't the right fit, but she did an amazing job. I just didn't think that the overall approach was what I need in terms of all the conversations. Yeah, so it just wasn't a good fit. I did 4 sessions with them, and so I'm gonna find a new one, and I probably won't like honestly focus on that until October, but it was good to try it because I was nervous about just even setting up the appointment. But we're gonna try a new food this month. And then I want to focus on my skincare routine. I just scheduled a dermatologist appointment because I want to go back on track on managing my rosacea. I've had a lot of breakouts here too, and I maybe think this is like hormonal or maybe something that I'm eating, but also a lot of like rosacea flare-ups right here. I want to see like what the recommendations are and things like that, and see if I can kind of incorporate that in my skin routine. And then for business goals, I want to create a day in the life reel. I've been doing some of them, but sometimes it's just like hard to film those kinds of videos. People make it look so easy, but really it's like disrupting your day. So I just want to try it and do more of those because I do want to show like everything in my day. But the fact that you have to just mentally think of everything and where to put like the camera, that's what stresses me out. So I'm gonna try to see like how can I like make this more efficiently so I can kind of show my day without it being stressful. So I want to create that, and then I want to secure brand partnerships for Q4. In August, we sent a bunch of, when I say we, me and my virtual assistant, we sent a bunch of pitches to brands that we've worked previously, and now we're just kind of going back and forth to hopefully secure some brand partnerships for Q4. And then for financial goals, I want to continue doing weekly financial check-in meetings and tracking upcoming expenses. One of the things that I've noticed when looking at all of our expenses is that sometimes things just creep up. Things, either we don't anticipate a friend coming over from out of town, or we have, the other day I had to get an oil change, something broke and so we had to replace it, those kinds of things. And we do have like a miscellaneous budget, but we've been like always having to use that miscellaneous thing. So I just kind of want to see like, is there something that we can anticipate? We use the app called Rocket Money to track everything. And this month we've been doing so good. I mean, I was so like wildly concerned of how much coffee I was purchasing, even though I was having like my Dallas passport coffee thing where we would get a free coffee. I was like, why are we spending so much money? It's because we would get like a treat or something when we would go to the coffee shop, where my husband would get like a second coffee. And there's nothing wrong with that, but when you do it every single week, it adds up. And there are other things that I want to prioritize in terms of like putting more stuff towards savings, things like that. So these weekly financial check-ins and tracking upcoming expenses is gonna be a priority in September. And that is it for all of the September goals. Let me know, comment down below what goals you have or anything that inspired you that you might want to also try for the month of September. to share with you things that I'm excited about in September. I want to kind of add this new little segment here because we like don't focus on things that are exciting, and I want to focus on the little things. So things I'm excited about in September is I have a dance class again that I'm excited about. It's like a Latin fusion class, and I went back in, I want to say May or March with one of my friends, and this time I'm going by myself, so I'm excited about it, just go by myself and hopefully meeting a friend or something, but ultimately just enjoying the class. And then I have a speaking opportunity. I'm actually going to speak at a local company with their like management team. And then I am excited about setting up my home for fall, even though again it's 105-degree weather. But we are going to, it's fall in my home. It's gonna be fall in my home. So we're setting up for fall, nothing crazy. I just have like a little box with like a few things and I'm just gonna add them. And then I'm so excited for Italy. I've never been to Europe, and if you are someone that, if you were the firstborn, if you honestly like were a first generation college student, like you know that it's not super easy to like travel and do all these things, because at least for me, like my priority was always like finishing school, getting a job, and never travel. That's something that I, looking back at my 20s, I'm like, oh, I wish I would have done that more. But I'm excited that now that I'm 30, I am in this new season where I want to travel and do all the things that my 20-year-old self couldn't do because they were broke, or they just weren't in a season where they had extra income, or feeling this responsibility to just like not spend any money. And I don't know if anybody can resonate with that, but so I'm really excited that Italy is the first European trip. I'm doing it with my husband, my best friend, and I'm just so excited, so grateful also for just all these opportunities that I've been having, because all that goes towards like extra income for us to be able to do these kinds of things. I can't wait. And then my monthly favorites, I just have a few that I've been using since June. Honestly, I've been using all of these things since June and I love them. Number one is one of the things that my nutritionist had said, because I was telling her that I was like super tired right after my workout, and I told her kind of like what I was eating and stuff, and it was just like I was not getting enough protein. And I'm like also someone that when I wake up, I just want to work out right after. So I don't like to eat before my workout. She encouraged me to try some protein bars, or at least half of the protein bar before my workout. And these are the ones my husband had at home, and so I just tried them. They are called the Bear Bells, and I love this caramel and cashew. It has 20 grams of protein, which is really good. So typically I just have half of it, and then I'll save the other half for when I do like at 3 p.m. I get like a little hungry before dinner, and so I'll add the other half, and that has been kind of like my routine. And then I have been using my new journal, which is not new to me in terms of like I've used this journal before, but I alternate between the 5-minute journal and the Peacefully Productive journal from Hustle Sanely, and I've been loving it. I love this journal. It's such a good journal for, again, like keeping your mental health in check, prioritizing the important relationships in your life. I did a podcast episode with Jess in July. I think that was already up. So make sure you check out that podcast episode, because we talk all about mental health and being busy women and what does that mean and how do we prioritize everything and establish healthy habits. So it's such a good episode. And then my other favorite, which is something that was sent to me by a brand that I created a video for, and I loved it because I got to try it before I like did the video, and it's called the Affirmation Pages by Summer Minding, and it is a anti-anxiety like affirmations, and it is so good. It is so good. So it has like, you get to pick a word that you want to embody for the day. For instance, maybe the word is confidence, and you're going to focus on that word. Focus on the word confidence, and you'll have a list of affirmations that you say out loud and that you then write down. And just the simple act of repeating that and like focusing on the word is just so mindful. So I really love it because it's like, I don't know if you could see, but these are all like the affirmations and you write them. And I catch myself as I'm rewriting the affirmation, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to feel good. I'm starting to feel present. So really, really like this journal. And my last favorite is I got an iPad. I got an iPad for my birthday. My family gave it to me and I've been really loving just writing my case notes in it. I typically write case notes in a notebook, but I kept buying notebooks. I just felt like it was so wasteful just buying notebooks all the time. So this iPad is great because I also use this when I also use this when I'm taking a bubble bath and I want to watch a show or anything. I'm now using it for my planner, which is still the weekly reset planner. I just have it in electronic version. But yeah, this has been a favorite of mine. I just have it very simple. If you guys would want me to do like a walkthrough of the apps and everything that I use to organize my life, let me know and I will do a video on that. But those are all the favorites. I hope you guys enjoy these monthly reset videos with me. If you do enjoy the videos, please consider subscribing to the channel. We are so close to 3,000, kind of. That's the goal. We're kind of close, but we're more close to 2.5K subscribers. So we can reach that goal first and then we'll get to the 3K. But I'm so excited if you guys consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the thumbs up button if you love this video. I'll see you guys in my next video.